Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. As we continue to highlight the bishop's malfeasance towards those in their charge, even in the realm, especially in the realm of politics, we should ask, why does it really matter? Why does all of this matter? Well, here's why. People live their day-to-day lives in a culture, a society, like fish in water. It's impossible to swim through the water and not be impacted by it. For the fish, if it's dirty or the temperature changes or whatever, the fish are impacted by it. By analogy, we can say the same thing about humans swimming, so to speak, through the culture. And for the moment, we are confining the analogy to simply the natural world, not the supernatural role that grace plays and so on. No human society is even close to perfect, but some are better than others in creating an environment where man's better angels, to quote Abraham Lincoln, can be encouraged. A love of arts, for example, or philosophy, friendships, and so forth. The stuff of a culture, the cult. There is an entire psychological reality that springs forth from a healthy culture, manifest in individuals. When the culture gets sick, think the water getting polluted, that psychology starts to be invaded and weakened and becomes susceptible to being taken over. Don't want to make this Democrat versus Republican thing, because it's really not, but at the end of the day, one of those two parties promulgates a psychologically sick society. The other just doesn't push back, or at least not enough. The Dems' philosophy is their guiding star. It's the idea that society is better off without God. He doesn't exist to them. Without religion. And for the record, the cult of society, the culture, refers specifically to the cult of religion. It's where the word culture comes from. So to undermine the foundation of a society by denying its grounding, that's never going to end well. Look around. Things aren't going well. Lesbian couples raising boys, give me a break. Fatherless boys trying to achieve manhood. How are they going to do that? That's just as screwed up. Yet the Dems revel in this kind of culture, pardon the use of the word culture. They pass laws to protect it. They pass other laws and propose policies to tear down what went before, to clear the way for this, which was a culture to protect the innocent, not victimize that. Yet the U.S. bishops, to their great and likely everlasting shame, they go along with all this. Not that you could expect anything less, given their decades-long track record of child, mostly male children, sex abuse. They don't give a damn about the innocent, especially children in or out of the womb. There's simply no way men so conniving to achieve that level of power can also be that naive when it comes to supporting the party of death. Yet, there they sit on the sidelines, encouraging the psychological as well as the physical destruction of life, young life, the future. How exactly is that not the work of the diabolical? A nation rises and falls on its culture, and its culture produces its politics. But what the godless Marxist force has figured out is if you can seize the political machinery, get your hands on those levers of power, you can, over time, send those waters back uphill and change the culture. Well, that's what they do. At least change the culture enough that now a vicious cycle starts to set in. And that's where we are, circling the drain at an ever-increasing rate. It all ties together, the nation, the culture, the society, psychology. Each one of those both feeds into all of the others and is again influenced by the other. They all go hand in hand. So to advance destruction and breakdown in the one is to cause it to happen in the others. Intelligent people know this, and the diabolical with its human agents, they know it as well. This is why the bishops should be cut off from all funding, including your collection plate money, but they get much more from your tax dollars. The bishops are Democrats in robes, nothing else. They hate everything the Democratic Party hates. America, the church, your families, your souls, all of it, because it's all tied together. You can't hate one and love the other. And a person doesn't have to actively hate. They simply choose not to defend the innocent. That's a form of hatred. In fact, that level of indifference surpasses hate. There's really no coming back from it. But at least they can try to advance their evil without your tax dollars, and that's why it all matters. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.